Hey guys, hey. Okay, how about that flash sale? How about that flash sale? I don't think it's going to last much longer. Like, there's already a bunch of stuff already sold out. Let me go ahead and tag everyone real quick. Hopefully I can see everyone in here. So I'm just going to tag everyone because this is something that I really want you guys to watch. And if you're not on the team, but you're in this team page, I'm still going to tag you because I just think it's important and I want you guys to have this information. Hopefully you can tell from my background that I am coming to you live from Charlottesville. I am here with my brother. He just finished his physical therapy. And then I think we're going to be hitting the road shortly after. So anyway, hey Angela, how are you, girly? So if you guys pop on, say hi. If you see the red live button, that means you're catching me while I'm live. If not, you're watching the replay, that's fine. Just put in hashtag replay, just so I know that you saw it. Hey Amy, hey Amber. So I want to talk to you guys about transition. I know we had our team meeting the other night, and I know we talked about transition, but we didn't really get into it in depth, and I told Morgan that I definitely would. Today is the day. Guys, I'm not kidding you when I tell you I was driving down the street taking notes. That's what I was doing. I was driving down the street on my way here yesterday, and I was like, what do I need to talk with them about? So I didn't bring any paper with me. Guys, this is real life. This is do it on the fly style. So this is what you got, but I still think it's going to be helpful. I didn't have any paper, but what I did bring was my party planner sheets. So you can see I wrote all over them. Hey, Miranda. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into this. Hey, Alex. I'm going to jump into this and we're going to talk about transition, okay? That's what this whole thing is going to be about, transition. First, you need to start getting rid of your old stuff. If you have stuff that's from the fall, winter season, you don't need it anymore, okay? I mean, obviously, you're going to need it. You're going to need it in, the coming weeks and even into next month. But the last thing you want is to have a lot of this stuff left over, guys. It's not doing you any good in your house when the season is over. Get rid of it. And I'm not saying throw it away. Please don't throw it away. Put it in envelopes. Anything you're sending out, put something in there. Make sure that people have it. It's probably me, girl. Is it freezing on everybody? I'm in a freaking hotel. They have the worst. I wonder if I don't know if I can turn on this better. Okay. Is that better for everyone? Can y'all see me now? Hopefully. Hey, wow, I got lots of people on. This is the hot time of day. Jody and Amber and Tracy. Okay, Bridget, it's good for you. I just turned my Wi-Fi off. But guys, this is important. I mean, seriously, when I tell you that I was driving down the road taking notes, that's what I was doing because I want to give this information. It's still freezing, Amber. I don't know what else to do, guys. Hopefully it'll keep going and we'll get through it. If it doesn't, I'll redo this again, but my plans changed about 30 minutes ago and I'm going to be driving for the rest of the evening. I'm actually going to be heading back home. They're letting him go home a day early for his weekend. So anyway, let's get started, okay? Get rid of your old stuff, okay? Get rid of your old stuff. It's not going to do you any good where it's at right now in your house. So if you have any parties booked for January, February, load them down with stuff. If you have people that are having parties, one thing I've been doing, I have 8 parties going this month. So what I'm doing is I'm offering samples to anybody and everybody that's in those parties. If you want it, I'm going to put it in the mail and I'm going to send it to you. Okay. So make sure you do that. Another idea is to take this stuff, put them with your cards and pass them out to complete strangers that are local to you. I know it's not doing you any good if you don't get their contact information, but better to have that wax in their hand than to have it in your house. That's the way I look at it. Right or wrong, that's the way I look at it. So I need to get my pen so I can mark down as I go through these lists. Okay, get rid of old stuff. Done that. Okay. They are going to be putting out a discontinued list if they haven't already. I know I posted a bunch of stuff a few minutes ago. Big changes, y'all. Big changes. Okay. Hey, Taylor. I'm going to talk a little bit about the changes, but I'm not going to dwell on the changes. Okay. If you have not read all of the things I just posted, read them. Some prices are going up. Guys, I'm just going to say this one time. Okay. How you present these price changes to your customers is what's going to make or break your business. If you go in there bitching and crying and saying, oh, woe is me, guess what? They're going to feel the same way. Your energy is what's going to present to them. And if you look at everything, look at the cost of a dozen eggs, okay? Look at the cost of fuel. Everything is going up, okay? We can't, to be honest with you, I'm grateful the wax didn't go up, because guess what? If somebody, I can take these off for a minute. If somebody has a current warmer and they don't need to get another warmer, then no big deal. They're not affected by this because the wax is still the same, okay? So I want to throw that out there. I guess I need to leave them on so I can read my notes at the same time. So they may already have come out with the discontinued list. If they have, I haven't looked at it yet because I literally just got finished with the flash sale. But what I am going to say, you can go to your reporting tab. If you need help with this, I'll do a special tutorial just for this because I'm not in a place where I can share my screen right now. But literally, you can go to your reporting tab and you can go to, I think it's the sales tab from there, and you can type in a product. Guys, it's a little bit of work, yes. But yeah, exactly. $9.89 for a freaking dozen of eggs. That's more than a bar of wax. And they last less time. Seriously though, guys, and I know I said I was only going to say it once. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back, okay? How you present this to your customers is what's going to make or break your next season, okay? That's it's simple as that. If you go in there griping, and there will be people griping, okay? You're going to see it all around. But if you go in there griping, you're going to lose sales. You're going to lose customers, okay? All right, so go into your reporting tab. Once you get that discontinued list in your hand, I will be doing this tomorrow if it's already been posted. Go in there and message your customers. Message your customers, guys. I'm going to say it one more time. Message your customers who have purchased that stuff in the past. If I'm going to use Winterberry apple tea because it's one of my favorites, okay? Winterberry apple tea. If that's leaving, I'm going to make contact with every single person that's ordered it, and I'm going to say, hey, just want to let you know, March 1st, you're not going to be able to get that anymore. Have you considered setting up a club? If you set up a club, you can get it. They'll keep making it just for you. Guys, make them feel special. And let me tell you something else. You're doing yourself an injustice if you're not talking to people about the benefits of club. It's cheaper shipping. Guys, it's cheaper. Like sometimes I just want to tell my people, go and start a club just for whatever your order is, because guess what? It's $8. It's $8 shipping instead of 10. And it's 10 every other if you just go to my website. Then if you get a certain number, you're going to get 10% off discount. So I'm just saying, guys, there's a benefit there, and you need to tell them these benefits, okay? All right, so we've talked about that. Push your club, push your people for the fear of missing out, okay? Fear of missing out is big, y'all. Like somebody said that in my group, I don't know, it's been a little while ago, and she was like, I have FOMO, and I was like, what is FOMO? And she's like, fear of missing out. I was like, oh, I got it. So FOMO is real, okay, guys? Okay, now here's something I do. I am not telling you to do this. You only do this if you think it's going to work for you, okay? And obviously I have not seen the new stuff that's coming back, but what I'm going to say is that what I do, I have a quarterly club that is just for scents that are discontinuing that I think are probably going to come back next year. For example, Winterberry apple tea. First of all, that's going to go in my club because I love it anyway. But it's also going to go in my club because if it comes back next year and I have that bar on hand, guess what I can do? I can make samples early and I can get ready early, okay? I have a ton of scents right now that are from last fall and winter. I'm sorry, from last spring and summer. And I can already start making samples of those once I know what's coming back. Now, if a club is not right for you, hey Haley, if a club is not right for you, that's okay too. Look at what inventory you have in stock. If there's a couple of those bars that like just ones that you just know are going to come back, I mean, obviously none of us ever know when it's going to come back, but think about it that way. If you have a couple of those, hey Morgan, this is for you, girly. If you have a couple of those bars that you know are most likely going to come back, keep them, just stack them to the side. I put them in a whiff box. That's what I do. I have a whole whiff box of last season's scents that I think are probably going to come back, okay? Then if they do, then great. I can just pull them out and I can start making samples early, and I'm ahead of the game when March 1st rolls around. So now, if you don't have them on hand, I do the Scentsy Club thing because for me that works. That way, if I want to sell one of those older bars, I can, you know, or if it's just something that I'm going to love, I'm going to do that. Okay, next, let's talk about your testers, okay? And we're going to talk more about testers in a minute, but right now we're talking about old stuff, okay? So one thing I've started doing, and I actually got this from Morgan Kiefer, is I started purchasing extra testers of the, transition testers. And I would put those, thank you, girly. I would put those in my boxes that I would send out to my people that were having parties. Well, November and December, y'all know, was a landslide for me. I didn't have any parties in November and none in December. I was focused on my brother and his health. That's why I'm here today. And it was more important. So I didn't push my business for those 2 months. So I have a ton of testers left over, So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep one full set for next year because guess what? Some of them might come back next year. But then I'm going to take the ones that are just extra. Like if I look and I have 5 of one scent, I'm only going to keep 1. There's no need for me to keep 5, okay? And you can get, I forgot what they're called, but you know, like the little wedding bags? I want to call them like tool bags, where they have like a little pretty tie. You put little nuggets in them, you know, little mints or whatever, and you tie them. I don't know what they're called. You can buy those. 2 testers will fit in them, super cute, and your business card. Ding, bling, just like that. Pretty. It's something that you could just hand off to someone, and it's gorgeous. So I'm going to call them unicorn scents. These are unicorn scents. These are scents that you can't get anymore. That makes it a unicorn. Did you know that? That makes it a unicorn. Now, some consultants have actually created a poem because they were like, you know, you don't want your people to be upset when you hand them something and they fall in love with it and they can't get it. So what I'm going to do with mine, yeah, they're cheap on Amazon. What I'm going to do with mine, I'm going to put my testers in a little bag. I'm going to put my card in there, and then I'm going to probably just make myself on cardstock a cute little unicorn poem that says, hey, you know, I'm a unicorn, but I'm not dead. You can put me in your warmer, open it up, put it in your warmer, and you can still use me. And if you like the scent, this is the tip, y'all. If you like the scent, these scents over here are similar to it. All you have to do is look up the ingredients. Look up what that scent is made out of and find other scents that are similar and be like, if you like this, you're probably going to like this. So you're giving them a unicorn. You're giving them something that they can't get anymore. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw this in there. People freaking love our testers. They love getting our testers. I don't know why, but they think it's cool. Okay. So do that. Give them that. Put it in there. Let them know it's not available anymore, but here's some stuff that's similar. Okay. Next. Don't share too soon, okay? Don't share the new stuff too soon. I probably won't share it until like the week before. Why? Because if you go like right now, like, well, I don't think we're going to have the catalog, the actual catalog until February 1st to be able to see it. But if you post it on February 1st, what's going to happen to your February sales? That's what's going to happen to them. They're going to go down the drain. You're going to burn a pot of coffee and pour it down the drain. What's that Darius Rucker song? Just like I did with our relationship. I'm telling you, don't share it too soon. You can. I'm not going to tell you how to run your business. You can totally, on February 1st, send everybody a catalog if you want to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to show that catalog until closer to the end of February. Hey, Sarah. And the reason I'm not is because I don't want to hurt my February sales. Okay? So there we go. I'm moving right along. Here's an idea. Have a mystery host for February, okay? Tell all of your February hostesses or tell everyone in your VIP that you're going to do a mystery host type thing. And anyone that orders any of the discontinuing stuff, because I am going to share that. The minute I have that list, I'm going to share that. And then I'm going to create a party just for the discontinuing stuff. And I'm going to say, hey, anyone that shops this link during the month of February is going to get to use the rewards March 1st for the new stuff, okay? That's going to prompt people to buy because their chances of having a qualifying party just went through the roof. Anyone that uses that link will be automatically entered, and then I'll do a character race or riffle raffle or something, name draw, whatever. I'll do something fun to determine who the winner is, and then winner, chicken dinner is going to get the new stuff first, okay? All right. Oh, and don't forget to tell them, most often, almost everything, not everything, but almost everything is going to be 10% off in February anyway. So it's a no-brainer. Shop it. Now, okay, I could not say this when I wrote this list, but I can say this now, okay? If you guys have seen the news article is telling us the stuff that will no longer be in the catalog. So I'm going to talk about that for just a second, okay? And I could definitely take these off for that. Okay. So basically what Scentsy has done is what any business owner will do. And they've looked at numbers. They've looked at facts, okay? If you take how much was sold over the course of a year, for example, I'm going to tell you the numbers that they gave me. The pet products, okay? The pet products were 0.03% of their total income last year. 0.03. Guys, it's not even a whole percent. And it's on the low end. It's not like 0.09, okay? It's on the low end. So the pet products are not going to be in our catalogs anymore. If you check out that thing that I posted, the pet products are not going to be in there. Are y'all ready for this? Because this really hurt my heart a little bit. Scentsy Soak is not going to be in there. Sugar Scrub is not going to be in there. Fragrance Mist is not going to be in there. Thank God I'm already stocked up on that. But these dish soap, guys, I use it every day. What are they thinking? Okay. But here's what I'm going to say. If I go and I have that conversation with my customers and I'm like, I am so mad that they are taking this stuff away. You can't do it that way, guys. You can't. You can make fun of it, kind of like I am with y'all, but the reality is this is going to be a good thing in the long run. Why? Fear of missing out. They are going to still have all of those products, but they're going to offer them as limited time opportunities, LTOs. We know those well. And apparently way back when, before I was a consultant, this is what happened with the buddies. Uh-oh, somebody's typing and now, let me see. This is good to think about when, we're not pushing these products enough to help with the sales. So absolutely. So they're like, you know what? Fine. We're going to do them as LTOs. Now, one thing I am going to do, and I probably won't do it today because I'm going to be driving a lot today, but you can bet your bottom dollar I am going to be letting all of my customers know. I'm going to go back to that same reporting tab and I'm going to find out who uses them, and I'm going to make sure that the people that use them know that they need to stock up in February before that March 1st date. I'm going to offer to have parties with them too. Why am I going to offer to have parties? Ooh, guys, And I found a new way to party, and I cannot wait to tell y'all about that. But that's going to happen in another one because this one is about transition. But I'm so freaking overexcited about it. Oh my gosh. Y'all may already know it, but I just learned it today. Like literally, you can ask my brother. He's in there, and I've been working on that all day. I was like, holy Moses. So anyway, I am going to talk to them. I'm going to talk to my customers. I'm going to let them know that this stuff is leaving. I'm going to offer to host a party so that they can get even more of what they love cheaper than what they would normally get it for before they can't get it at all. Okay? So now here's an option. If you have somebody that orders from you in February, maybe, hey Ashley, maybe go ahead and talk to them and say, hey, just want to let you know this is what's coming. Maybe share sneak peeks with them. I know Alex has like a special text with just certain people, maybe like just her clubbers or something. So if you want to share it with them, maybe. But like make it something special. Don't tell everyone that that's happening. Okay, parties. Let's talk about parties, okay? Last chance, first glance. We know those. We've done those. Let's keep doing them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? So let's go into this season and say, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Let's have this party for you. You can start it in February, okay? You can totally start it in February and let them know that all these things are leaving and really push hard and then show them the things that are coming. Okay, so that's next. Okay, now we're going to move into business tools. These are things that you're going to need going into next season catalog that's going to help you next season catalog, okay? First of all, and I also posted this, they announced that our catalogs used to be 25 per pack. They're only going to be 20 per pack. Keep that in mind when you're ordering if you have a certain amount. They get the first info. Yes, they love the sneak peeks. So keep in mind that you're only going to have 20 catalogs instead of 25. So if you have 50 clubbers and you automatically, hey Beth, you automatically send one to your clubbers, make sure you're taking that missing 5. Now, they're not increasing the price. Basically, that's what they're doing. Instead of increasing the price of the catalogs to us, they're just taking 5 out to cut cost. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, and I don't know what it's called, but I can look it up. But they have a cardboard catalog that's usually available when the transition happens for us, which will be February 1st. We can start buying this stuff February 1st, so we're going to have it. But I always get the hard catalog, and the reason I do that is because when you're looking up stuff for customers and it's new to you and you're flipping, I don't like messing up a catalog that I can give to somebody else or use for a party. So I use one of those, and I love them. I absolutely love them. So if you guys are not aware of those, look for them. I think it's called maybe it's called a binder catalog or something, but it's like hard cardboard pages, and it's just like for a small classic 3-ring binder. That's what it is. Okay, now we're going to talk about transition kits, okay? Hey, Suzanne, we're going to talk about transition kits. Transition kits will be available to us on February 1st. They have different kits available. So, for example, the transition kit is going to come with 20 brochures, 20 catalogs. Now, last year, it only came with 1 pack of 50 product sheets. This year, according to what I read in there, it's going to have 3 pack of 50s. So your product sheets, it's going to come with all 10 of the new scented stickers. It's going to have a transition set of testers, and it's going to have a training guide, which I don't know if you guys have ever paid attention to the training guide, but they're actually very helpful. They give you really good hints. If you can get that, by all means get that. But if you can't, it's okay. And we're going to talk more about budgeting later, but that's what's going to be available in the new transition kit. They're also going to have sales kits. They're going to have a body kit, a laundry kit, a clean kit, a home kit, and a scent kit. The scent kick. Okay, y'all, this is not working out so well for me. The scent kit with a T to me is the most important of all of them, because that's what's going to give you all 10 new bars. You can immediately get those February 1st. You can get them in your hands. You can get them sampled out, and you can get them in the hands of your customers, period. Okay. If you can't get anything else, if you can only get the minuscule amount, I would say get the testers, the transition testers, so that you have them and you can smell them and you can be like, yeah, this is what this smells like. And then I would say get the bars if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, it's totally okay, guys. Totally okay. Don't sweat the small stuff. If you can't get the bars, get the stickers. Get the stickers. Why? Because the stickers smell just like the bars, and you can send those in an envelope to people, okay? So we've talked about those. The other kits, if you can get them and it's within your budget and you can sample them out, keep in mind it is a write-off when you do that, because you're using the product to sell the product. So it is a write-off. Make sure that you're keeping those receipts and indicating. Okay, now y'all, let me show y'all what's gonna happen. We just went straight down this line, but then I had to go all sideways and go this way because, you know, I was making do. So, okay, extra product sheets. If you cannot get the catalogs right now, even if you can, let me tell you what I do. I get enough catalogs for my Scentsy Club people because I want to spoil them. Nobody else gets a catalog unless they're having a party, then they get a catalog. But I do the product sheets. It's 3 sets of 50, so you're getting 150 of them. And I know when I first started, there's ways like you can fold them and it makes like this cute little pouch, and you can put other stuff in. So, and just Google it. Go on YouTube, Google it. You're going to find it. But you can like literally fold this up and make this cute little thing. You can put your scent soak in there. Well, I guess you're not going to want to put your scent soak in there anymore since you can't get that in the freaking catalog. But you can put your washer whips in there. You can put your body line samples in there. You can put whatever you want, wax samples. And then you can put your little thank you and your business card, and it keeps it all together nice and cute. If you want to get really fancy, you can go ahead and, who is that, Alex? Anyone close to, oh gosh, girl, 900, Lordy have mercy. Yeah, but girl, put them in everything. Every newsletter you send out, girl, it might even be worth just sending them as that last chance to any customers you have. Like, go through your workstation, print that report, and send a catalog sheet with last chance stamped on it, or get these, most everything 10% off, something. It might be worth it. Okay. So anyway, you can fold them all nice and cute and all that good stuff. Okay. Usually all of our business transition stuff is going to be 10% off in February. I think that's a big deal. I like to get the best bang for my buck, and I'm pretty sure I read that the testers are going to be 20% off. Okay. So make sure, if you can swing it, that you're getting this stuff, in February, so that you're saving a little bit of money on it. And again, count how many you need. Lost my train of thought. I had a good train of thought on that. Let's see. I was talking about the 10% off on the business supplies, the testers, catalogs. I don't remember what it was. Okay. Now we're going to talk about budgeting. Okay. If you are on that strict of a budget that some of this or all of this is not optional for you, you can get the showcase brochures. Those are really nice because it shows everything that we have. Well, it doesn't show everything. The product sheets show most everything, but the showcase brochures at least has bigger pictures, better pictures. So if you can't afford the catalogs, it's totally okay. Get the product sheet, get a showcase brochure. The showcase will at least break down some of the benefits of those products. So I do think that if you can, then that's great. The testers are going to be 20% off. I'm going to get extra because, again, our people love them. So I can throw them right in, send them, be like, here you go, girl. Here's a scent and sniff. Okay. If you're on a budget, product sheets. The product sheets are usually very inexpensive. I don't remember how much, but they're inexpensive. And we already said you're going to get 150 of them. On the stickers, if you get the 10-pack of stickers, you're getting 72 stickers of each scent. You can take, and this is cardstock. When I do my party stuff, I do it on cardstock. You can go and buy that, print it, and I cut it into thirds. I can show you guys what I do when I'm at home because I don't have it with me. But I can put 3, on that one, I put 3 samples on there. In this case, I use the whole back of it, and there's a place for all 10 stickers. Okay, so you're going to send them a product sheet. You're going to send them all 10 stickers. It's going to go in a number 10 envelope, 1 stamp, not even a big stamp, 1 stamp, and you're going to mail it, and you're done. I mean, it really is affordable if you're doing it that way. Another great thing to do if you're sending out the catalogs, hide the stickers throughout. Make it a game. Make it fun. Make them want to dig through that, catalog. I just think that's the coolest thing. And then be like, I don't know, just do it. It's just fun. It's like a little treasure hunt. And they have those too. Other people, and I'm sure it'll be coming out of the walls on people that are doing stuff like that. Okay. You can also, guys, if none of that is an option for you, you can get the digital catalog right off your website. You scroll all the way down to the bottom. It's going to show you the catalog. Now, you won't be able to do this until March because if you do it before March, it's going to show you the fall winter one. But once March 1st hits, it should update on our websites. Scroll all the way down, click to make a QR code of it, and you can send that right to all of your people through Facebook Messenger, through Project Broadcast, through regular text messages, however you want, and you can say, hey, here's a digital copy of our catalog. I thought maybe you'd like to see it. So you can do that. Okay, next thing. Okay, we always talk about front loading. Front load your March. Front load your March. So if you start posting all of this stuff like the last week of February, all the new stuff, make sure you have a jot form or some way that you can do pre-orders if you're able to do pre-orders. Not everybody's able to do pre-orders. So if you can't, it's fine. But at least have it so that it's easy for people to get there. And if they want to pre-order and you're available to do them, then make sure that you're doing a jot form or something that makes it easy for them to fill it out. Can you do a tutorial on QR codes? Let me find another place to write, girly. Yes, ma'am, I can. Okay. That one's like super easy. Tutorial on QR. That one's going to be like a 15 minutes fast fun pack. So that one's super easy. Okay. Okay. One thing I do want to talk to you guys about is I think it's important when you order your transition material. Okay. I can assure you that on February 1st, I don't care what time of day it is. If it launches at 3 in the morning, I'm going to get up at 3 in the morning. Why? Because it's a first come, first served basis. The very first transition that I went through, I didn't know that. And I jumped on there and I was closing out a party and I was going to get this and get this and get it all in there. By the time I got ready to check out, the body kits were gone. I think the clean kits were gone. Like, I missed it. I was like, well, dang, now what am I going to do? So I ended up having to wait and pay full price. So get on there early. Another reason you want to get on there early is because if you get yours in on the 1st, then yours is going to ship out pretty quick. If you wait until the 15th, then by then everybody else's stuff is backed up and you're not going to get it in time to really have enough time to process it and get it in your customers' hands. So definitely think about that. Okay, let's see. I talked about that. I'm going to talk about extra testers. If you use them, get them. If you don't, don't. I use them, so I like to get like 3 or 4 packs of extra testers while they're 20% off because then I use them in my parties. And guys, I'm going to say this. Time is money. Time is money, okay? Making samples is fun. I enjoy it. But when it comes to making samples, it takes time to do that. So if I can purchase these extra testers and then I can throw 6 in my pouch parties that I'm sending off to someone, guess what? Not only are they getting something that can be handled easily, that they can share with their friends, they can all open them and sniff them, but then they can use them afterwards. So that's just what I choose to do. Okay. Also, guys, very important here, you get PRV on all of your kits. So if you're ordering the transition kits, you're ordering the sales kit, you're ordering the scent kit, you're gonna there I went again. You're gonna get PRV on that. So keep that in mind. Also, next thing, I got 2 more bullet points and then I'm done. Next thing, start your incentive early. I mean, like, we're in an incentive period now, and I'm like, I've hit level 2, and I'm like, ooh, can I even hit level 3? But guys, start it early. If you start with that mindset, if you tell yourself you can do it and it's something you want to do, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do the damn thing. Okay. If you tell yourself, man, that incentive is really high, I don't know if I can do that, you're probably not gonna do it. You're probably not going to do it because 1, it's not important to you. 2, you're not willing to work for it. And 3, you're just probably not going to do it. Okay. So get in the mindset early. Start March 1st with that go. I am like ready, set, March 1, let's go. Okay. Start that incentive. Start thinking about it. Start tracking where you're at with it early. If you're one of these visual people and you got to break it down, then break it down. Like, take everything that's in there. Oh, heck yeah, you get PRV on transition kits. So on like the sales kits. But anyway, guys, seriously, like, do it. Like, just, if you got to break it down and you say, okay, well, this incentive period is 6 months long. How much PRV do I have to have each month? Then break it down into smaller ones so that you're not so overwhelmed by that big number. Okay. It's okay to do that. Break it down. And then if you feel like, oh shit, I only needed 10,000 and I got 12, get 12 the next time too. Keep getting 12, guys. Keep doing it. Okay. Okay. Last bullet point, and I feel like this doesn't get talked about a lot. 2 more bullet points. 1, Scentsy Club. Let's talk about that, okay? One thing, and I also posted a thing that's coming up on that too. I do not know who was yelling, but somebody was. Maybe it was my brother coughing. But anyway, one thing with the Scentsy Club, make sure, thank you, girly. Make sure that you are honest and upfront with your people. A lot of the stuff that's leaving, if they have it in their club, it's not going to stay in their club. If you go in there and you tell them that, Winterberry apple tea is leaving, you better put it in your club, and then they go and put Winterberry apple tea everything in their club, it's just going to be taken out. So don't do that. Make sure that they understand what's actually happening and what can stay. Wax is it. Wax is the only thing that's guaranteed. So make sure that you're telling them that, and make sure you're being upfront and honest with them. Okay, last thing. I feel like this doesn't get talked about a lot, and I can definitely take these off and check mark my last check. Scammers, okay? I'm sure by now everyone that's on this live or everybody that watches this live knows that scamming happens. They will send you emails. They can get your email from your website, and they're going to say, I really want to order this. I'm deaf. I'm blind. I'm in Persia. I'm wherever, okay? And they're going to do that. Here's the thing. If they're telling you, that happened to you when you was a customer, yes, only the bars, girl. Here's the thing. If they're telling you they're going to pay you with a cashier's check, it's junk. It's junk. It's not, it's fake. It's now, I'm also going to tell you, I never, ever, ever ignore them. If somebody says, I get that contact and somebody says, I want to place this order for this wedding or this bachelorette party. Okay. Sorry. I lost y'all there for a minute. But if somebody says that, literally, I always respond to them and I send them a link to my website, which they already have, because guess what? That's where they found your email at. But I literally just send it to them and say, hey, I'm happy to help you with any scent suggestions that you may need. Blah, 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 blah. Here's my website. And if they come back and say, usually they don't come back after you do that, but if they do, and just tell them, no, I'm not going to do that. And don't ever give them your personal information. Don't ever give them your phone number or anything. Well, your phone number's on there, so you can give them that. But don't ever give them any personal information. Definitely not your address to mail you a cashier's check. Don't do it. It's a scam. Okay. All right, guys. I'm super excited about my new party style. And we found out earlier today, I thought I was going to be here all night. but we found out that he can head home a day early. So we're getting ready to pack up a bunch of stuff and head out. But I will try to go live later tonight. If not, I will tomorrow because I am excited about this. So anyway, if you guys have questions, please, please, please message me, call me, text me, do whatever you've got to do. I am happy to answer any questions. And if there are people in here that are not on my team, it's okay, guys. You can message me too. Totally okay. All right. All right, guys. I hope y'all have an amazing day. I hope you rocked this flash sale. I can't wait to jump on there and see where my numbers are because I'm excited about it and I'm thankful for it. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day and I'll talk to everyone real soon.